Alright, so we're here at Federico's shop in Italy. Where in Italy are we?
Are we in Parma?
We're in Parma.
I guess so.
The food's been on point.
I know you love it.
And your hospitality has been awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So
Cheers.
tell us a little bit about your shop.
So this is Batman has a bat cave.
Yeah.
I have my sheriff cave.
Sheriff cave.
The sheriff cave.
All right.
Okay. I actually dreamed of this place from, of course, day one, but it's never been possible to put it together until like a couple of years ago. Found this place. It's really close to a track where I come from a long time.
Like it's on the other side of the road.
Yeah, it's really close. I mean, I can hear the cars and bikes running, so that's pretty awesome. It's obviously awesome for us. You put the car together, you just drive to the track, you try it out.
That's awesome.
So you are not like the usual gangster around the street trying to testing out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you just cruise over there?
Yeah, I cruise over there, and it's actually an official FCA testing track. But I made them digest drifting with big smiles and
that's cool. That's
good black tire marks around. So that's fine.
And they're okay with it?
Yeah, they're very okay. They love it. We're making drift Matsuris once in a while.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. So they fully embrace drifting.
Yes.
That's
yes,
cool. Especially here for that track to be able to do that, and you're so close.
Yes.
Because if they didn't, they'd have no choice. You'd be there anyway, right?
Exactly. So I did that already.
Yeah.
Because the director, the first time he found marks, like he freaked out.
Yeah.
Because they were not used to it, right? And they always keep it nice and painted, and the rumble strip nice and painted. Then of course we put tires here, tires there. But then when he saw the people that it drags, on the grandstands, also normal like free practice, a fun day, he was, like, okay, maybe I'm making drift.
Right.
So we won that battle.
Sweet, that's good. So tell us a little bit about your car. So this is your first car that you drifted?
This is my first car, my first competition car.
Yeah.
And
he's really a Subaru guy. You guys think he's a Ferrari guy, but he drives a Ferrari. He's like me. Like, I drive a Mustang.
But he's a BMW guy, AE36 guy. I'm a GDB guy, okay?
That's right.
A 05, 06 year. That's like my car.
Yeah, blah blah.
Yes.
There you go.
So
This is the first competition car.
yes, that I joined the first drifting event in 2005. And I go there with my private car. At that time, actually, it was my mom's car. It was a BMW Z3 1.9.
Perfect.
And I entered this competition on Saturday, and there was 2 rounds. It was like the first drifting event in Italy. It was 2005, yeah. And on Saturday, here he is.
Who's that?
He's Rocco, the director.
That's it.
Yes.
He's in charge.
Yes, he's in charge.
He's looking over everybody.
Yeah, if we're doing well and all this stuff. He talks. It's all on real time. It's no rehearsal.
That's right.
So,
he's like, I want to be on video too.
So on the Sunday, I have the chance to drive this car because the driver that was driving this car had some issues and had to leave the event, right? And this car was a 4x4.
Okay.
And I always drove a Subaru 4x4 from when I'm like 19, the second or third car I had. It was the first decent car because the first one I crashed badly, as happens when you have your first car. You just throw it somewhere, right? And it's outside after I showed it.
Drive outside of your limits.
Yeah. So she was 4x4. I really knew how to drive a 4x4 car. I did this competition. We ended up second place. But then in 2006, the Italian Championship started. So there was the first drifting Italian Championship in Italy.
Yep.
But it was only for rear-wheel drive cars, right? And this was a 4x4 car. And I was very upset because this was my first drive that they gave me the chance to drive,
Yeah.
So I was so upset because we couldn't use this car. And what happens that I convinced the owner to make it rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And we attended 2006, 2007, 2008, the Italian Championship and some European competitions around, and achieving awesome results at that time, for the cars of that time, for the technique of that time.
Yeah.
We were doing great. We were doing great.
It just had an EJ20 in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. AJ20, stock gearbox, but I use the Spec C. It's a type of Subaru that's more strong.
Which is a welded center diff or a spool?
No, it's spool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Like a PPG one or something?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Sweet. And then you went from this, and you ended up in this somehow.
Yes.
I feel like that has a lot of different stories involved.
Yes, this one is very special, and this is a Team Orange official 2006 championship winning car, and it's of Kumakubo-san.
Yep.
That is my sensei, and this car it's full of emotions because I met Team Orange manager in 2008 in Greece, racing with the yellow one.
Oh, very
and he invited me to Japan to Ibizu to test with the boys because I didn't know they were releasing the first license to compete in Japan.
Yeah.
And it ended up to be me, the
Very
first
cool.
guy attending
awesome.
that. It was awesome. So they prepared this car for me. I raced with this car for 5 years in Japan, and it has a lot of emotions. We won in 2012 the international match in Tokyo, and then it ended up that when they made me pass to the Evo 9, it ended up that they made me bring the car here in Italy. You know, because I'm such a Subaru freak, and like keeping her almost better than anyone else, you know,
Right.
because I'm always there, you know, like taking care of her, cleaning it, you know. They caught me like a few times talking to the car. Yeah, so I mean.
So what engine is in this? EJ25?
This is a EJ25 prepared by June. Let's check it out.
June. That's some JDM old school shit right there. If you don't know who June is.
There you go.
Gretty kit on there. What is that? Like a
Oh, yeah.
TDO 620G or something?
Yeah, man, you have an eye.
That's it. How is it driving this thing? What's it like to drive
Amazing,
it?
amazing. She's like really like a bicycle. She's the best thing you can drive. The steering is awesome, and for that time she has an amazing grip. It's a 570 wheel
pretty good.
horsepower car.
That's a lot for a Subaru.
That's a lot for Subaru to stay together. You
Yeah.
know?
June did a good job on that.
Yeah, well,
Or
the
John.
best in it's Koyama-san that did this job, and he was the top tech of June.
There's a lot of
With-
little fancy things on it.
Yes,
It's
yes.
like got a resonator in the wastegate, and then like this little flange up for the recirculating blow-up
Yeah.
valve. Got the fancy June valve cover, or the
Yes, the
timing
yes,
belt
timing
covers.
belt. Yeah, that's typical of June
Yeah.
color.
Is it still a 2.5 liter?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, absolutely. This is the Z1GP engine still.
The
Yeah,
catch can
The
goes
catch
around
can,
the
I mean-
strut bar. They needed that extra bit of capacity, so
oh yeah,
maximize
it made a difference.
That's cool. That HKS old school. Or is that Gretty?
That's a
Is
Gretty.
That's Gretty? Okay, it looks like the old one.
Yeah,
It's like 60 mil or something.
yeah.
Huge. Very cool. Radiators in the back.
Radiators in the back is what probably
One of the first ones, right?
the first
Yeah.
pro drift. This was the first pro drift car, from what I remember, that put the radiator in the back.
Yeah.
Her.
I don't know. I think this was the first and the only for a while.
Probably yes.
Yeah.
Probably yes. Then I saw some other bad replicas
Yeah.
of Subarus like cut in the back, but actually this car is so iconic because of her ass
Yeah.
with the big, you know, holes in the back,
For sure.
and yeah,
I remember I drove this car in the D1 video game.
Bravo! I was saying the same stuff. You know, I was driving this car for 2 years in the video game.
Yeah.
You know, and dreaming while I was racing with her in Italy and in Europe.
Yeah.
I was driving this one in the D1 GP video game,
Yeah.
and then I ended up with my ass on her, and
That's it.
that's it. That's the
awesome.
deal.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Thank you, man. Yeah, inside shape.
Take notes, everybody. It has stock handbrake still.
Yes, it does.
That's the best.
It's a bit
Stock
messy.
handbrake with a little weld-on piece.
Yeah.
That's how we roll.
Yes, and it pulls
It's amazing.
When you pull the handbrake, much better than any kind of hydraulic we can ever try.
Yep.
So
And it's got the ducting in the back. So that air comes in through here when you're sideways and goes into the back of the radiator.
now I will show you another very touchy thing.
And it's sealed here too, which is cool.
So this is the wall rides of Ebisu, Minami, okay? And she's as it is from the last race, okay? I left her like that. Look at this.
Ah.
So they attached
The
it.
horse on there.
Yeah,
The Italian stallion.
the Italian stallion, okay? And I don't know if this was a message already, because they were joking on it, and at that time we were in the paddock and they said, you know, what's your dream? What would be your dream? And I said, you know, my dream, to be honest, but it's out of possibility, is to drive a Ferrari. No, so the next round, my chief mechanic came with the Ferrari sticker, okay, and he put it on the Subaru, right?
That's perfect.
And today we're with Fiorella, so
That's cool.
it's a little bit all
That's a good story.
my life with all these little things, like that little
Like the
sticker that you
over
found,
there.
huh?
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's
I
like,
swear.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like it was there waiting for you, that sticker.
Right.
It's
For
crazy,
sure.
huh?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I believe in this shit.
Yeah.
Rocco, can you make us pass?
Cool. This is cool too, so you don't hit your head on it.
Absolutely.
Rubber. Take notes.
That's all
I'm
me.
taking notes on there. Chelsea hits her head on every wing in the shop. I think we're gonna have to get some of that.
And door frame.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Rocco's making reverse. Wow.
It's fun around.
Yeah.
I like how from the front this is like it looks like a toy box.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Literally just
I didn't ever think about
like
It's
a little,
true.
like the Hot Wheels thing.
it. Yes.
It looks. I took a photo.
I should put it like a 1 to 10.
We'll
you
put
know,
the photo
with
right
the
here.
remote control.
Looks cool.
So
what else we got? We got an R33.
R33, official Team Orange car, the demo car. I have two twins here. She's the official Team Orange car that have been around Russia, Qatar, all Europe, and they've been making shows with these cars from 2009 to 2015.
Yeah.
The cars are here in Italy based from 2009, and I take care of them. Sometimes I personally train with them. We give them to trusted friends, customers, and whatsoever.
Some fun, right?
Yeah, 410 horsepower to the wheel,
Nice. It's RB25.
RB25
Nice.
with the external wastegate, so she makes a lot of shack.
There
Very
you go.
nice,
There you go.
very nice.
So it's obviously got a little bigger turbo and stuff.
Yeah, bigger turbo. Oh, this is another very old school car. Let me show
Yeah.
you.
It's,
Yeah. Also, this one is made by June at that time,
Okay.
because June Koyama-san, that was the chief mechanic of June, ended up being the chief mechanic of Team Orange for
got
6 years.
Now it makes sense.
the Subarus, the Evos, and the last Laurel
Okay.
that Team Orange had, they were all engineered by Koyama-san.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got a pretty big turbo on it.
yeah.
A little upgrade. It's like a Porsche KKK turbo. It looks like.
Makes a lot of.
That's cool. Yeah, tons of surge, right?
Yes. I love this one. It's so
Some
old
nice
school.
charge
People go
pipes.
nuts, especially when you drive it on the rain.
Yeah.
Then you have to pedal it.
Oh, yeah.
They go nuts because it's like. It's really.
That's
It's
awesome.
awesome.
It has no blow-off valve or it has a blow-off valve?
It has.
Okay.
External.
Okay.
She shoots under.
Got it. Very cool. Yeah, it's neat. It's got an engine damper on there.
Yeah.
That's old school right there.
Very old school, huh?
That's cool. Little swirl pot. So much nostalgia here. All the Team Orange gear. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So you have another one here. It's the same car, right?
Yep, same car. I am refreshing the bearings in the back, a few things, and actually I got some ideas with the hubs for this car. So this car, like mainly everybody runs a Toyota upgraded rear end and stuff like that. Me, to complicate my life a little bit, I used a Nissan rear end, you know. So I went on a GDR, yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about her, where I have to her.
So what's up with this car? It's a wagon.
This car is a wagon. This car is of a good friend of mine that we all start, you know, they start with being customers and students, and then they end up being friends, and we hang around. So this is actually my first swap that I personally did, and a lot of things now I'm improving from all the knowledge, you know, I'm getting the more I go on and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not a mechanic, but I love to learn, and I'm doing things step by step. So this actually is one of the first swaps that has been done with a 2J, and we're still finishing all the harness and stuff. So she has a Borg Warner. It's 500 horsepower to the wheel.
Should be super.
Very, very fun. Super, super fun.
Very cool. Oh yeah. 2J life. Is this 2J or what?
2J,
Okay.
yeah. 2J VVTI.
Yeah. EMU, engine management. Sweet.
Yep.
I like that it's a wagon.
Yes, it's crazy. It's crazy because we already did some passenger rides before in the car, and with the 2J, I mean, she doesn't even care.
Yeah.
You just, you know, you just clutch it, wake her up, and she starts screaming.
Perfect.
Yeah, we got a fuel tank in the back, a racing fuel tank, because so it can catch up all the fuel that it needs. It doesn't have any hiccup.
Like swirl pasta.
Yeah.
That's cool. Very cool. Alright, so let's look at this fancy thing. This thing looks super fancy.
She is the GGR, her name. GGR.
Okay.
Because the black one outside is called the GG1. And it's the first one of the era triple F drifting department.
Got it.
So the drifting department starts from the street one, I'll show you after. Then we go on building this one and Fiorella together.
Perfect.
Because since I had Fiorella here, to add the headache, we decided also to build another one. So there was a 10-month in.
If we're gonna build one car and have one headache, we might as well.
There was
have
10
a
months
bigger
that I
one.
had Fiorella and her in the same time building in two different teams building the car.
That's
You
cool.
can imagine how relaxed that was.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
This is something special. So, this is a 3.1.
It's very nice.
Yes, with a hypertune intake, another Borg Warner.
It's the big one, right?
that's a-
7180 or
That's a
whatever.
big baby.
Yeah.
And this car,
Still got the JDM air filter.
yes, and I respect the tuner, and you know some things of this car are so old school but so perfect and working that
Yeah.
we leave it like that, you know.
Sure.
And at the same time, the tuner that is Funatsu-san made another work of art of this car. It's so angry but linear with the Borg Warner.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So it's fun to drive.
Yeah, VVTI attached, working, because I see many that don't
Yeah.
just keep it off.
Which is
and that's
silly.
it. Yeah, I mean,
You're
got
just wasting torque.
you got the VVTI. Why don't
Yeah.
you make it work?
I
It's
know.
difficult. Yeah, I get it. It's difficult, but you know, then
Make it
find the
work.
tuner that makes it work, right?
I like this coolant tank too here.
That's the little
It's
thing.
fancy.
You know, that's a little thing that I mean, we can tell people that don't have it, they must have it.
Yeah.
Because on a 2J, if you don't have it,
It overheats.
the OS 100% and it doesn't bleed. It never bleeds.
Yep.
So, because that's what I did the mistake on the other one. I locked the hole in the back and I don't have that one.
Oh, right.
And that was not working at all.
Air in the system all
Yes,
the time.
that was not working at
What
all.
ECU's on this?
This is a V-Pro of
Okay.
HKS.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's working out pretty well, super clean. We got the Rocket Bunny version 3
Yep, looks
body
good.
kit on.
I like the vents in the back.
And you know, I think now everybody a little bit got it with Fiorella, but you know, I'm pretty maniac. You know,
Yeah.
how it has to fit and how it has to look, you know.
Yep.
So she's like a real like RC toy. For me, she's my RC toy, you know.
That's funny.
Yeah. The car is owned by Big Sean, and is the same owner of Fiorella, and I am happily the driver of these toys.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, I feel very lucky.
Inside's really nice.
Nice and clean.
This handbrake is very interesting too. It's an inline handbrake, and it splits the left and right channels. And it's basically a push-pull, so it's, oh, that's the shifter, wrong one. So you pull that, and it's on a pivoting piece here. It's pretty interesting. So the left and right handbrake lines are separate instead of teeing into the same one. It's cool. Fancy pedal for the brake too. Big brake pedal. I didn't even see these. These are really neat.
Yes.
Does somebody make those? Can you buy those, or are they?
For me.
Oh, okay. You guys make them.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's super rad.
This is the same as Fiorella. This is F40, Ferrari F40 style.
Okay.
Exactly
Very
the
cool.
same with the line here.
Pull, pull
Yeah.
cable.
And then I just made the hole here for the handle.
For the handle, I like that.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to reach on the window.
Right? Exactly, and rip off everything. Like
It's
it
the
always
little
happens.
things when you're at the track.
Yes.
Like that makes it nice.
Oh yes. I mean, you just do like that and pull a rope.
Yeah, you don't have to go like this and then pull your hand in and hope
Classy.
you pulled it fast enough to shut.
I'm wild. You know, you're understanding that I am wild, but I love classy stuff.
Right.
I don't know why. I'm wild, but
It's
I
the
love
little
classy
things.
stuff. Yes, yes, yes.
And then it's got a Samsonist sequential.
Got a Samsung sequential 5 gear.
Yeah.
It's a good product.
Nice.
Working well. We
Rear
got
mount
radiators in the
radiator.
back. Yep.
Some nice lines.
Yeah, nice and clean. This car is still.
Full sheet metal in the back.
Yeah.
For now. At least.
For now. For now.
It's nice though. It's got a bash bar in there. It's nice and tucked up.
Yeah. I would like to bring her to US, but right now she needs to work in Europe.
Sweet. Very nice build. Cage
Thank
is
you.
nice too.
Yeah, the cage is very nice.
My knees pop every time I get down. Dang, that is super simple. It's so nice.
I love those door panels.
Thank you, man.
Those are sweet.
He really likes them. Maybe he wants them for the E36.
Yeah, maybe. The problem is I'd need like 9 sets of them.
That's not a problem. That's a good problem.
That's a good problem. If you have all your spare time to make them, right?
Not sure, but
I know.
for
that's
you I
like-
can stretch myself.
Maybe.
He has the ones
Don't
you
worry,
can
I'll pay
practice
you
on in the back.
So what's the story with the yellow floor? Well, I guess yellow in general. What's the story with yellow in general?
I really like it. It gives me a lot of energy.
Yeah?
Yeah,
True.
it gives me a lot of energy. It's positive when you look at it in a positive way.
Yeah.
It's hot, you know, it's full of energy.
Yeah.
Yellow because it all started from her. And actually when I was in Team Orange, I was really missing my yellow. I love the orange.
It's another bright color.
Yes, also you know
But it has
that
some
there is some studies, you know, that people match or have different humor
Colors.
with the colors,
Yeah.
you know. I feel really powerful and charged in the yellow car. So
That's good.
I love it. I love it.
Well, I-
Yellow and black, I really love it.
I always have purple.
There you go. It's like
Purple,
a purple
white,
problem.
gold. That's all.
Yeah.
All my cars have
There you
always
go.
had that.
You see? So it's really the same. The floor, yeah, Rocco. I mean, can you
I
believe
like
it's
the
like
floor.
all day like that, non-stop? The floor is my maniac perversion of
No,
having
but
a
it's good,
yellow
though.
floor in a
It
workshop.
brightens the shop up too.
I think so.
I think so. I like it. Looks good.
Thank you, man. And this has been
As long as you don't have any yellow fluid in your cars, you're okay.
correct. No, I don't. I don't. that, you know what mistake I did? I didn't paint it like with a white base before. So
yeah.
I had to give like 5 coats. And that's why people are like, wow, it's amazing. It looks like
100 liters of.
it looks like it's like so many coats. No man, it doesn't look like there is so many coats.
That's good. Though. I'm sure a lot of people watching have painted their garage floor and not put enough coats on it. So he did not have that problem.
No, I went for it. Then when we pulled the line after 3 months I was here, I was crying. But the place is amazing. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. So then over here, so this is, let's say I call it a little bit the showroom place, where I keep them more in display. Also because I want to give the people that don't know about drifting, I have loads of people from different motorsports that are friends of mine. And so from that, to make them feel comfortable, I'm trying to put a concept that drifting is as cool as GT.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not that it's cooler. It's way cooler, sorry. And you're right.
I mean, we're not saying you don't have any skill.
Exactly, careful.
Plenty of skill.
But we can hit a fast lap. Not sure you guys can do directly a drifting performance. But did somebody say that? No, I didn't hear
It might
anything.
be easier to turn a fast lap.
Okay, let's go on. We're gonna piss a lot of people right now.
It's all good.
And
Everybody with their
trying to
disabilities
give a more similar taste as other motorsports do. Being high class and all this stuff. Okay, but hey, I can drift with a $500 car, and I love it, and I bring the respect as a $100.
Just different types of fun.
Bravis.
But it still puts a smile on.
Bravis. Here we have our lift where I do all my stuff. I got different tools, but if I have to machine stuff, I have to do particular stuff, I have who does it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't invent nothing. I don't fake to be a wizard or a scientist, you know.
Yeah, it's best not to invest that kind of money in it either.
No, also
It's
exactly.
the way they can do it. I
Exactly,
agree.
because the machines cost a fortune. You
And the
know?
machine's always changing too.
Exactly.
Here's another car.
This is another car, S15. It's another school car that we have for advanced class because it's already another 350 horsepower car.
Yeah.
Pretty fun, and it's an S15. So when everybody sees an S15, especially in Italy, there is 3.
Yeah.
And she's one of the 3, okay? So it's pretty rare, and you love it.
Well,
She's
it's the best of the S chassis too.
Yes, yes.
For sure.
She's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Rocco is really annoying us because he wants to be part of it.
Wants attention.
He's eating my shoe. Can you imagine? No, he's like biting my shoe seriously. So then
That's cool. Yeah.
simple HKS turbo step 2, I think, and it's a pretty interesting car.
Clutch fan. Take notes. Clutch fan. So wait, unless you have a BMW. BMW clutch fans explode for some reason. We need to make an adapter for Nissan clutch fan to go on the BMW.
There you go.
I'm taking notes too now.
Very good. So the door panels,
The door
clutch,
panel,
the clutch fan.
clutch fan,
It's
yeah.
interesting. We need Chelsea to come more often.
Yep.
And then let's see if a bomb exploded behind here.
Oh yeah.
Ta-da! So over here, you know, everybody has a dark corner, right? This is not my dark corner because everything is yellow and shiny, but it's my dark corner. So, my good friend Marco made me the gift of the Soarer. That it's one of my best feelings and achievements, cars that I had. It's soar. Sorry guys. I'm from Texas. and this is a MX-5 that we use for the school. It's a twin of another MX-5 that we have south in Italy. Dude, look what we're brothers now. With this one, we're brothers.
I see.
Okay, with this one we're brothers. We
You got
cannot.
2 of them.
I got 2 of them. I got my E36.
That's right.
Slick tap.
So you have one fine automobile in your life.
Every real drifter has an E36 in his life.
Always.
You know.
Always.
And now we will get bullshit also for this.
Oh, of
that
course.
I said. So this is a school car.
Well,
That
and he's got the handbrake extension.
yes, and I use it as my ice car.
Oh,
so
cool.
I'll show you after. She has a spike tires,
Yeah.
and I go an hour and a half from here, and train on ice.
Sweet.
She's awesome.
Sounds like fun.
Yes.
What engine's in this?
Normal 2 liter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's another E36 over there of Marco that is lying.
That's like a competition
And
car.
yeah, it's a competition car. It has a RB26 inside and is waiting
Sweet.
for some how can we say some will to fix it.
Some love.
Some love.
There you
Yes,
go.
some love. Some love.
I like your license plate right here. That was a monster truck back in the day.
Was it?
USA #1. That was like a Gravedigger and
Oh, really?
Bigfoot. That was another one that competed
It already
against
came
it.
with that on.
That's perfect. Then you got a 4-door E36 back there. There you go.
So we're good.
And
Is-
spare tires like every drifter ever.
Yes. I keep some of these tires that
You're just hanging out.
Yeah. I keep some of these tires for practice. Some are done, of
Yeah.
course. So, yeah.
Pretty legit. Sweet shop.
Thank you, man.
Very cool. Thanks for having us. Now we're gonna go to Milan. How was that? Is
Ciao.
that good?
It's perfect.
Okay,
Say arrivederci.
That's my
arrivederci.
little bit Italian that I have.
You can say arrivederci.
All right. I don't know how to do that.
Arrivederci.
I can't roll my tongue. It's just gonna sound like I'm drunk mumbling.
But in American, it would say arrivederci. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Perfect. You
Yeah,
see?
there we
He
go.
said it. Bye, guys. Ciao.
See ya.